Hello, everyone.
Hi,
Welcome,
everybody.
everybody. Welcome. Happy Thursday to you. And I am here today with meeting with the mediums, and we are simulcasting both on Terry and Spirit Whisperer Mark's channel. And thank you, Terry, for being here, and Mark for being here. I heard you guys worked together last night on your special show, and that's fabulous. How's that going, Mark? Is that going well?
It's not getting as many viewers as I'd like, but it's going fine. I love it personally. It's been
Well,
great
good.
for
No,
me.
and you're
So
bringing awareness and
yeah,
yeah, and that's the
Yeah,
that's the thing. So
I loved it. It was
yeah, I
so
that's
have a
great.
great
streamlined.
time every single week with everybody.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
that's good. I'm glad to hear it. Terry was just on with me last night on the Dream Show, and she'll be on again on Sunday with. I'm trying to think who she's going to be on with. Oh,
It
Val.
was going to be
Val.
Terry, and now it's
No,
Val. Yeah.
Terry. Both Terry and Jean can't do it, so Val's going to come on with you. So
Right.
yeah, should be fun. Anyway.
Yeah.
So let's say hello to some of the folks. I already did sort of in the chat, but Wiki and Michael and Viviani and Bella's here, Pirette's here, Sally's here. We're let's see, boop, boop. Amanda Carroll and Miss Charlotte. Oh, they Wiki said she loved your show too. Good, Miss Charlotte,
Thank you.
Sonia, Carolyn Booker. Um, let's see who else is here. Carol Butts is here. And Terry at Holding Your Space. There you go. No. Hi, Scorpio Mama. Have you been off on vacation? I haven't seen you, but I bet you're having a good time if you are, because I know you spend time at the river. Hi, Lisa Keller. Hi, everybody. You can start putting some questions in if you'd like to. Oh, Lise Niedermayer. I'm so glad to see you. I mean, Lisa.
Yeah.
Sorry. And there's Linda Bishop and LR72. Some people I haven't seen because it's the summer. You sure can, Michael. I'll put you on the list. Hi, Judith. Um, it's funny. Everybody, Thayer has been away forever and ever. She's coming back from England. I've followed her on Facebook to see all of her things that she's doing. And I know that there are a lot of people that have just taken time off to get away. And I'm really happy to hear that because we all need that. We
Yeah.
absolutely do.
I want to go.
No, Charlotte, it's not just for animals, but you can ask if you wish. But a general reading is fine. Or you can ask about somebody that's passed. Or, yeah, we're just not going to do things like politics and health, except we can look at what's around you for health readings, but we're not going to offer any diagnoses or anything like that. So, hi, Nancy. Sonia, I got you. Starhawk's here. Yeah. So I have a friend coming in on Monday, and she's coming in for a month. So I'm excited. She'll be here with me. I used to go spend time with her, but she's coming to visit this time. So
Yay.
Beautiful.
nice to have that before I have to start teaching 100 classes again. Not my thing. Hi, Linda Thompson. Yeah, Viviani, I got you. Yeah. So thanks for putting your questions up. Anything that we should know about what's coming up for you, Terry? What do you got going for the end of the week?
Well, I've got this weekend. I have George on the channel.
Okay.
He's a shaman, an American shaman,
Cool.
and I have Reverend Saul, and I have Scorpio Jean from Scorpio Sun Psychic
Ooh,
on
oh,
Sunday,
great.
I believe. Yeah, I'm so
Okay.
excited to work with her. I love her.
Oh,
And
yes, she's good.
I think Monday Kate's going to be on from Dream Detectives.
Oh, that's great. That's great. I think that you named it like Calm Kate or something like that because she does. She has this just really soft and calming ability.
Yes.
So that's
She's
awesome.
really good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
great. And Mark, how about you? What about Saturday, right?
Regular Saturday at 4 for any question, 4
Uh-huh.
Eastern. And then this Saturday, I'm on with Jean, Sun Psychic Jean, at 12:30 before my regular show. She and I
Okay.
we've been doing something once a month for a while together. I love reading with her. And then Monday at 2 Eastern, animal readings. We just do animals on that. And I think Debbie will be back with me on Monday. She's been out traveling.
Okay. I hope she's feeling a lot better than she was.
She's been struggling to get back to normal, I know, a
That's
little
what she
bit.
said.
But
It
I think
takes you
she
down.
looked better. I watched
good.
her last video, and I thought she looked like she's doing better.
Okay. Well,
Oh, I'm going
good.
to be on your show Sunday.
You
I'm
are
not
going to
with-
be on my show.
Yeah, Send Psychic Jean, we're on next week.
No.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because
Yeah.
Teri was supposed to, but she's doing a what do you call it? One of the shows, the expos, so she can. All right. I think we got enough questions for now. Hello, I am Spiritual. Nice to see you. So we have 12 questions right now, and I'm believing that that's enough. So if you would please cut off moderators, that would be wonderful. I will read who we have and where you are in the line. I have Michael and I have Scorpio Mama, Sonia, Viviani, Judith, LR72, Linda Thompson, Miss Charlotte, Linda Bishop, Nancy Miracle, Carol Butts, Sally, and Jackie. And I hope we'll be able to get all those done for you. So tomorrow I have an extremely busy day. I have an 11 a.m. with John of New. And I don't know if you know who he is, but he's very interesting. He's a very interesting guy. And then at 5 o'clock my time, Pacific, I'm going to be on Poly Astrology with Colleen Crone and her sister Cleo. And then at 7 p.m. Pacific time, I'll be on with my girls, Val and Marina, for our crazy satire story cards. So, yeah. So come on over and join in on the fun.
Nice.
Thank you. All right. Thank you.
John New was my grandfather's name.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I see a bunch of animal questions came in.
They just love to hear that. They just love to hear that.
So
Oops, I'm sorry. I have Michael first. I apologize, Sonia. So Michael Saunders is first. Thank you, Michael, for your question. And being here early was a smart move for you. You may certainly get a reading from Spirit.
Michael.
People are still posting, and we're all closed with questions, please. Thank you. All of us have dogs all around our feet, and Mark has one behind him.
Yes,
and he's got one behind him in his chair.
Yep, two behind me.
Terry, where's your dog today?
He's on the other side of the door asleep. I can barely get it open some days. I don't want to wake him up too much. So
I get it. Yeah.
It's like when a cat's laying in your lap, you can't get up to do anything. It's like, could you go get this? I can't get up. The cat's in my lap.
That's right.
I'm too busy.
I'm too busy. All right. Michael, I pulled some cards for you. The first card I got is help is on the way. Whatever help that you're wanting, whatever help you're seeking, you only need ask. You ask your guides and your angels to come to help you. If it's making a decision about something, if it's something a little bit more, in need that you are, all you need to do is ask. But it says help is on the way. They want you to take whatever the next step is in your decision-making process, because they are backing you in whatever you do. And they also want you to connect a bit with nature, go outside a little bit more, maybe spend a little time walking with your shoes off. Not on the concrete, of course, on the grass. But, all of us need to connect with nature because, there's an old song, don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? Pave paradise, put up a parking lot. Yeah.
Jim Mitchell.
Yep. But it's still true. There's still, we're still seeing the ravages, especially the fires and things like that. And there's a huge fire I heard in Northwest Territory, and the smoke is coming down from Canada. So yeah, we got to just really love on nature as much as we can. Thank you, Michael. All right.
That was nice. So Michael, they're showing me a suit like you're getting a new suit, if that makes any sense. So I don't know if you're looking for a job or if there's a promotion coming or something, but it's almost like an old-fashioned suit or kind of an Armani cut to it where it's very fitted, really
Cool.
nice with a big bow tie. So I don't know if you have a ceremony or a celebration or a wedding coming up, but you're being divinely supported. So that
Mhm.
sounds a lot like what Allie had to say. Whatever you've got going on right now, you've got that divine support around you. So if you're looking for something or trying to make a choice on something, they want to make sure that you have joy. So and that's one of the most important things we can do is to see our light and to have joy and feel that joy in your heart every day because it's bringing you to something enlightening. So this could be spirit. This could be something that you're working on that you're going to be enlightened on. But
Hmm.
um, but but whatever it is that you need this suit for, this new position or something in life,
Cool.
you're divinely supported and looks really good. You're going to be really happy with it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Um, Hi, Michael. I don't think I know you, but so nice to meet you. Um, I kind of got about the same thing that both of you guys got. Oh, what a surprise! But um, first of all, I get the chariot. So whatever it is you've been focusing on and thinking about, and it's on your mind, it's a coming. Like there's movement in your creative abilities, whatever you're thinking about. It's so then I get the Two of Cups. So it's making me think a new partnership coming. It could be work related. Um, so I'm kind of torn between work and personal, but it has to do with a partnership that's satisfying. And Chariot, so it's coming. Here it comes, and it's a good one. So you get Ten of Pentacles, which that kind of makes me think about work again. That
Hmm.
maybe it's a good connection, a money making connection. And Ten of Pentacles, you're just full on an earthly level from whatever it is that's coming. So it again makes me think it's something you've been focusing on and working on and looking forward to. And I feel like Spirit is saying, it's a coming. Here comes the luck, and it's a good time. Just to open up and receive and move forward with them.
Wonderful. Thank you, Mark.
Yeah.
Welcome, guys.
Hi, Lady Soul. It's nice to see you. I'm glad to see you. All right, so we have Scorpio Mama with the general reading. Let me pull a few cards here for you, Mama. Oh, wow, Michael. He's been working on he's been working on for nearly 5 years now, and he's been seeking help to figure it all out. Oh, good for you. Well, I hope you do, Michael.
Well,
Yeah.
that looks like help a coming. That
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does. With all of us from
like
all
that
of our
partner, yeah,
our
from
readings. Yeah.
partnership or the person. Yeah, so that's interesting. And I got this one.
It
But we
looks
all
really
kind of got the
good.
exact same thing, pretty close.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Scorpio Mama. Jeff, I'm sorry to hear you were under an energy attack. That's awful. I'm
Oh
sorry.
no, Jeff.
Yeah. Yeah. We send you lots of love. Green, yeah,
Yeah.
Green was asking about QHHT, and I just absolutely loved it. I've done it about 3 or 4 times, and every time I get something really cool. So,
That's
all right,
awesome.
Scorpio Mama, look to your inner guidance. It's saying the light is on you, and you have the ability to discern what it is you need to know. Do not be afraid, because you are ascending and you are growing, and your intuition is really sparking, really sparking. And I get a huge yes for you. Look at that. Yes. So whatever it is you're thinking about, it looks like it's a good yes. So there you go, girl. All right.
Scorpio Mama, the first thing they did was show me a plant with a big flower on it. And in the center of that flower was a smiley face. And they said, it's your smiley face. Like you're blossoming. There's something, a seed that you've planted that you've been working on. It's very similar to Michael. And whatever it is, it's coming up. And it could also be that you're working with Gaia, grounding, doing something with that. And then I'm getting something small and insignificant. It's always the small things that are so special, isn't it? But you have an abundance, so that's a balance. Isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You've got both.
That's great.
You get the stop sign. So we all need to take a stop every now and then, don't we? And just kind of, and then balance.
Balance things out.
So, and again, that's that earth energy with the plant. Plus, sometimes there's a lot of chaos right now. And if we look around us on this planet, there is so much chaos right now. But magic happens too.
Oh, cool.
So,
that's a great card.
Yeah, isn't that a great card?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So it looks good. Whatever you're working on.
Great. Thank you so much.
Jeff
says, Mark, did you see? Jeff says, Braden says hi.
Hi, Braden. Hi, Jeff. I see all you guys, and I'm saying hello telepathically.
Telepathically. It's hard to run the chat and also.
I just don't want to interrupt, if somebody else talking.
Yeah.
The Scorpio Mama. So I love that I got rainbow first because you have the big old rainbow right next to your name. But for one thing, in general, they pretty much like what's up with you, and they think, you do good as far as bringing color, light, love to the world. I don't know. They're talking a little bit about LGBTQ plus too. Like, I don't know if you have a friend there or something like that, but they're kind of giving you a nod about that. But so they're saying you're working all the time, bringing love, light, color to the world. But they're saying, but don't forget, sometimes steal a little time away just for you.
That's right.
You have to stop occasionally and just focus on the love goddess, which I'm going to say is you in this reading. Do something fun. Now here they are disco dancing at the club. It's something for you. It's sort of like you take care of everybody a lot, but they want you to balance that out with just attention on yourself a little bit. Just like go do something for you, because that's you have even a bigger sense of heaven. The more you take care of yourself, the better you are at creating a rainbow for everybody else. And I feel like you do that quite a bit. Anyway, yeah.
Awesome.
Beautiful.
Thanks. Thank you so much, Scorpio Mama. All right. So we have Sonia. She wonders if she can get a message from her brother Harold. So I'm going to bring this back to here because it's a little different than just pulling some cards. So there you go.
You're welcome, Scorpio Mama. Oh, your rainbow. Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Now, first I was going, but now I understand what you mean. Well, they wanted me to say that, and I was going, well, okay, but all right, I'll say it. But, yeah. Oh, I love when I make you guys cry. No, I'm just kidding.
It's not a party till somebody cries.
It's the Barbara Walters moment, right? Doesn't she always make her people cry?
Yeah, here's the response that's going to get you.
Lady Soul, we'll see what we can do. We got a lot of people in front of you, so I can try to pull some cards if we can't, and send it to you via email. I can do that at least. So if I don't, I hope you do get the job you interviewed for.
Sometimes
That's
we can
great
do.
news.
We
Yeah.
might do pendulum, yes or no, or something if we have a second.
Okay. Yeah. Because we usually do like a lightning round at the end. So, Teri, are you ready
Yeah,
for
I can go.
Brother Harold? All right. Let me put you back
Um,
in spotlight here.
so I got I drew out the sun, the moon, and the stars. It's a Buddhist sutra, and
Uh-huh.
it means protection. So I'm getting that he always watches over you, Sonia.
Oh,
But I'm also getting something about bananas because the moon that he showed me was that banana moon, the crescent
oh.
moon. So he said you might know what that means. So something about fruit. I think it's bananas, but let me know.
Mhm, mhm.
And then I pulled the sustenance card, and I don't see any bananas, but I see a lot of fruit. So make sure that make sure you're getting enough vitamin C, Sonia. Make sure
Mhm.
that you're eating properly, you're taking good care of yourself. He's watching over you. Um, take time to surrender. So, my favorite part of surrender is just to float. Like, I'll
Mhm.
float anywhere, bathtub, hot tub, pool, lake, ocean. I just like to float, lay on the ground and stare at the sky and just let go. So, they want you to make sure you're getting your rest and then
Mhm.
nurture your inner child. So he wants to
Wonderful.
make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Um, he's like a warm blanket he's showing me
Uh-huh.
that he comes in with and
Oh,
holds you in. So it's really
nice.
beautiful, Sonia.
It is nice. Terry, I like to float too in my hot tub. I even bought one of those noodles for it, which you don't really need in a hot tub, but
No,
I like.
it's not that deep. No. Help! I'm drowning in the hot tub.
That's right.
Um, are you ready for me? Oh, there's my face. All right. Um, Sonia, Harold, he's talking a little bit. I don't know how long ago he passed, but he's talking a little bit about what's going on since he passed. Um, a few things, if I'm getting all this correctly. Uh, he was ready. I feel like I get rest, take a time out. He needed. I don't know if he was suffering or he had an illness or something, but he was ready to cross when he crossed. It was in some ways a relief. It it re, he relaxed. So
Mhm.
um, that makes sense. But then he tells me, so it was a good. It felt good. It all this tension and stuff poured away, and then he spent some time um, being accountable for some of the choices he made in his life. And I think we all do that probably, but he feels like he had to look at things and he got clearer on stuff because I feel like he was, kind of having a hard time there at the end or something, and sort of struggling maybe a little in some ways. And I don't know. So I think he did things or said things or stuff that he wasn't feeling so great about. And so he had to look at some of that. I don't know, some of his choices maybe he had to look at. And but you know, when he was up there looking at that, being vulnerable and really being who he was in front of Source, um, it gave him the strength. It empowered him, is what he's saying. So I saw that I made some mistakes. I didn't always make the best choices. And it was because maybe of this, some fears and things like that. But by looking at that, it really, I love this, the strength to show yourself. I really saw more clearly my potential. So I don't know. I think he learned quite a bit just in the transition process, and I think he wants you to know that in some ways this sounds odd. I don't think I've ever said this before, but transitioning made a positive difference, which I think it probably does with all of us, but we
With all
still
of
are
us.
afraid of that. But
Yeah.
he's kind of wanting to say that because I wouldn't really use that sentence normally. And then finally, he gives me the little joker because I think he's been playing around with you energetically. I usually get this card if they're trying to say hello from the other side, or they're making a bell ring, or a butterfly's landing on your head, or something like that. So he's telling me, I like that there's a little prairie dog. So it might be some kind of message from heaven, but using nature to give it to you. So he does want to say that he's been saying hi to you from the other side.
Oh, that's sweet.
That
I just got 3 cards. You had made your sacred contracts together, which is what we do before we come. And he said it was in his sacred contract that he had to leave early. And he knew he was going in that direction. But he also wants to tell you, you are forever loved. So I just got those 3 cards for you. And right to the point. Thank you very
Beautiful.
much. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I know
All
that when
right.
you said that thing about he knew it was this time, yeah, that's kind of like what I was feeling. I wouldn't quite word it, that thing about I was ready and all that stuff. So
Yeah. Okay, so we have Judith that wonders about her dog Chester, how he is doing in doggy heaven. I bet you miss him. I have a lot of them over there with Chester, so I totally understand. Hi, Lorraine. Hi, Dana.
Texas. I'll claim that reading too, Starfish. Okay.
Okay, Starfish. Yep, I get it. You do not need to have dinner. It's not time for dinner. Go lay down. Go on. It's not time.
Are you sure it's not time for dinner?
Oh yeah, we start at 3:00 now. We bug until until mommy can't stand it anymore and feeds me early.
Mine kind of eat a little bit later during the summer, most.
Well,
But
I started mine on the farmer's dog, which is wet food that's so delicious, and they are like,
they love that, huh?
oh God, yeah, it's like us having truffles.
Chester.
Hi, Ziggy. Sorry, Teri, are you ready? I can put you in first if you are.
Well, Mark, are you going?
Not quite yet.
Not quite. Yeah.
Okay. Sure, I'll go.
Okay.
He's talking about a grandpa there with him. So I don't know if this is your grandfather or if this is his grandfather or a father, but it's like somebody is there with him. And he is so it was a beautiful homecoming when he left. He's running everywhere. I don't know how his health was before he left, but he's healthy and running. And he says there's a new pony in town. Like there's I don't know if he had oh, your dad, Poppy. Okay. That's what we call my grandpa. So
Yeah.
That's what that is.
That's Chester's grandpa. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought that right away when you said it. I think it's her dad.
Yeah.
which would be the dog's grandfather.
The dog's grandfather, yeah. Absolutely.
So,
the dog's the one talking, so of course.
And there's something another maybe it's another dog, but it's a big dog like a pony. That's with them. Somebody that's crossed over that's there. So let me go ahead and pull a few cards on it. Oh, I don't know if he had trouble eating when he left, but the world is his
Mm,
buffet right now. So or the
okay.
universe is his buffet. He's a
Uh-huh.
hungry bunny. He's at the all-you-can-eat carrot shop.
Mm,
Um, he comes to you at night. So
okay.
Judith, if you have dreams of him, that is a visitation. He's there,
Mhm, mhm.
and look at she's holding her bunny. So so
Uh-huh.
sweet. And then we get heart wisdom. So listen to your heart because his kidneys shut down, so he did have
Mhm.
trouble with that. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. So listen to your heart because there's heart wisdom that comes in, and that's him visiting you.
Uh-huh.
And he knows how much you're loved, but he's still watching out for you.
Awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Thank you, dear. I'm going to refrain from answering right now because we have still so many. So I'm
Okay.
going to let these two do it until.
Well, first of all, you said I'm going to go quick. You
No, I'm not trying to make you go quick, Mark. It's just,
no, I know, hon.
yeah. Okay.
I mean, I think I stepped on you before you got finished talking. That's what I was like when. Well, I don't have to go that quick.
That's all right.
When first you were just asking, how's he doing in heaven? He says great. He rebalanced. He's kind of talking about they sort of do the same thing we kind of do. He greeted your dad or your dad greeted him. He went a little balancing. He kind of reviewed his doggy life, but it put him back into harmony. Um, get on key. So up in heaven, it brought him all. He got balance and harmony. So,
Mm,
that's the way he felt
excellent.
up there, that it brought him back to oneness, kind of. But then it gives me these other two cards. Do you already have another dog, Judith?
Mm,
I feel like, no, you don't. But, um, okay. He says, guidance, help is on the way.
mm. No, she
No, you
doesn't.
don't. Uh-huh. So, like I'm always so weird about those kind of things when I say it. Like I know what side my bread's buttered on, but then I always going, well, it might not be, so I better ask for sure. But
Uh-huh.
so he's telling me that there is a dog coming. He says cooperation, better together.
Mm,
That you're better with the dog for one thing, and you might be better with Chester, because then he also says honor, acknowledge you, me, and we. So that's a little more
oh.
specific than just a general dog. That's like you're actually better with me. Uh,
Oh.
Hmm.
so
Mm-hmm.
kind of be on the lookout, Judith, if
Mm-hmm.
all of a sudden there's a little dog looking for a home, because um, just the fact that he said help is on the way means it's already kind of,
In the works.
yeah, in the work. And like he did the balancing, he did the review, he got into a nice, peaceful, harmonious state. He reunited with loved ones, and now he's ready for the next step, which sounds
Mm.
like,
Mm-hmm.
usually when I get these cards in this deck, this is my reincarnation deck because it always talks about, but I'm getting that for you and Chester. Like you might be,
Okay.
I don't want to get another dog because another dog wouldn't be anything like Chester.
Right.
But he's saying, "Nah, toss that out the window." You know, it
Yep.
it won't be another dog. It'll be a look different, but I feel like he's going to try to return. Yeah,
Okay. Well, that's great news. Now you have to be on the lookout. Right.
small dog.
Okay. So
Yeah,
Viviani
you
would
tell him that, Judith, too. Go ahead and we'll tell him that right now. I'm sorry, to be a small dog, so it's
oh, okay.
more easy to
Come
travel.
back as a poodle or a shih tzu or a dachshund or something really small. There
Yeah.
you go.
Okay. Great.
Yeah, something really cute. They're
That's
all
good
Oh,
to
Miss
say
cute.
that.
Charlotte, if she I understand. Yeah. Hello, Eliza
Aw.
Bassett. I've been thinking about you, and I hope that everything is
Oh,
okay for you over in Hawaii.
Yeah.
I hadn't. I think I saw you, but I don't know if it was before what happened. And so I'm sending you and all your beautiful people in Maui and in the other islands lots of love and aloha. Absolutely.
So horrible.
Yeah.
There's just so many people missing.
There's so many. Yeah, I'm so sorry about all that.
Lord.
Yeah.
Oh, they found 60 people. No, I didn't see that.
Well, they
Alive?
found like 100 and something people, but you're talking about today, Miss Charlotte, because I know they're still, collectively looking. You're
But were
nowhere
they
near
alive or dead? The 60
Yeah.
people.
Okay. Well, I'm grateful that you're okay.
Oh,
And
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for letting us know. Yeah. Yep. All right. Such a tragedy. All right.
Oh,
Just stop looking at me. It's not dinner. All right. Oh, ID's about 7. That's all they've been able to identify is 7.
Oh,
Yeah, over 111. Only 7. Yeah, but they're missing like 1,000 people. So, that's. I'm wondering if they're in the water. Maybe they drown, or if they're up in the mountains or whatever. It is awful. Just awful.
yeah.
All right.
So sad.
Okay. So Viviani.
Who's ready for Viviani?
I can go unless you want to go, Mark.
No, I'm not, because I just now realized we're reading on her.
Okay. Mountains aren't involved? Okay. Oh, there were 60 people in one home, Sally?
Oh, no.
I am so sorry to hear.
Sally.
Oh, my God. Okay.
That's horrible.
Go right ahead, Terry. I'm sorry.
Oh, honey, that's horrible. Okay. So I get harmony for you right now. And that song came in, Ebony and Ivory living together in perfect harmony.
Uh-huh.
So is there somebody that's like you've been on the outs with, or is kind of you have different views from, and now you're getting back in, your friendship is reacquainted, or your somebody in your family even, or a good friend, but somebody around you is coming back if they haven't already, and part of that is because you've got abundance in your heart. You've got a big heart, and that they are attracted. Okay, yeah. And they are attracted to that big heart that you have, that beautiful heart. And she's even playing the lute, isn't she? So, oh, here comes Tyler, right on time. And speaking of harmony and dreams. So, they've been dreaming of this. If you haven't, but this is going to turn out great for you guys. It's going to be like a dream, I think is what they're saying. So it's going to be something you've been thinking about and they've been thinking about, and it'll be a really good situation.
Yeah. Everybody wants Tyler to go up on your bed so we can see him.
Bye.
I want to say hello to the world's best friend here. Welcome to the show. Thank you.
Aw.
All right, Mark.
There's my dog. She's like pretty much relaxed right there.
That's Alaska chilling out.
She's chilling. And there's the other one. She's always got her
There's the
little
other
face
one.
up on the chair arm asleep.
Yeah.
Well, Viviani, I know sometimes you feel a little rocky, like a little woo, like that, like we all do, I think, in a way. So, they're just saying that you're always sort of balancing or rebalancing, and not to worry. It's not really personal, is what I'm hearing. It's sort of something that everybody's having to do. So they don't want you to think you feel a little off because you did something wrong or something like that, or bad. They're saying, no, it's not really personal. It is a balancing act that everybody's kind of going through right now.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you feel a little listing this side, a little bit listing that side. But just keep focusing on your spiritual connection. This is the Knight of Wands, because it's always there. It's always helping you. Wands for me always means spirit body, spiritual body, and usually means help from spirit. So they're saying, we're right there. We're not just standing around. We're assisting all the time, so don't doubt it. And even when things get flippity flopped, because you get the world upside down, we just turn it right back up. It's like a temporary whoop, doop, and we're all kind of going through it a little bit. So they're just saying, you too, but it doesn't mean anything's wrong or that you're off in any way, because you're still just focused moving forward. So don't, um, cheat yourself out of that by thinking, oh, wait, am I off track because I feel a little out of balance today? No. It's just that um, we're busy. Pam was talking about this, that we're always running energy for the higher good, especially right now. We're all, he'll say, well, you guys that are the light workers, we use you for that, and we run energy through you, and you're helping us ground it into the earth. It's kind of like the spiritual hierarchy talking, and you're one of those, and so are all of you that are here, and sometimes it's a lot.
Yeah.
Right now, because there's still quite a bit of resistance to the change, and so we were those that said, well, I'll help. We kind of, we volunteered to come here and live here during this time and help to bring balance and to bring kind of, I know it sounds like duality, but kind of rally for the good team. We're here to keep focusing on the good energy, keep saying, well, love is here, being the representative from source, basically. And it can be a little.
So I have to agree with you, Viviani. I feel as though some days, like, how much more am I going to be able to handle?
Right.
Because everything is just so horrific. And I try and find the little kernels during the day that will help. But I do agree with you that this energy we're dealing with right now is, and maybe yours especially, I'm not saying that everybody has this, but a lot of us are feeling pretty overwhelmed. So take time to take care of yourself. Hi, Ms. May. It's nice to see you. All right. We have LR 72. Needing a read.
Yeah. And guys, I see that coming too. Us light workers are getting tired. Yeah, I relate. And you can request a break. You can say, can we take a break? I just need a couple days. Can you just let me not run energy for a couple days? And they'll go, okay, fine.
I need to have that break and disconnect. Yeah.
And that doesn't mean you're abandoning the cause or anything.
Oh, no.
It's just like, I might just need a little, go sit in the hot tub or something, and just maybe we won't run energy today or something like that.
Yeah. No, I get it. I get it. Some people are feeling dizzy. And some people are saying, well, Eliza said she has a meditation and a visualization to handle the energies. Some people say, anyway, everybody's pretty much agreeing, but we all need to, and if we all take turns, you see, then it's all going to be fine. We still have other people that will be working on it while we're taking a little break. Then we can come back in and give them their break. So much love to you. Many thanks to all of you we are really coping with a collective trauma, I believe.
Oh yeah,
it really has been. Yeah. So, all right. So let me know when whoever is ready first, and for LR 72.
Do we know who LR 72's name is by any chance?
We don't.
This is really general for me, so I don't know. You guys go first.
Okay.
All
right. Wait a minute. Now put Teri in the hot seat. There you go. Hi, Vonnie, baby.
Hi, LR. So I get, we were just talking about light workers, right? And here you are, the Hathor light codes. So working with yourself in different dimensions, light immersion, full system upgrade, power recall. So making sure exactly what we were just talking about. This is exactly it. So making sure that you're taking care of yourself. Sorry, Tyler's barking and he wants you to take care of yourself too. And And making sure that you're rewarding yourself. I mean, we're all doing all this work and we need rewards. So whether that's going in your hot tub or um, taking some time to go shopping at a garage sale or a thrift store or buying yourself a new car, whatever works for you.
Whatever
You know,
works.
give yourself a nice reward. You're getting an upgrade. We're all
Mm.
getting upgrades. So make sure you tell your guides about that before you go to bed at night. I need an upgrade. Um, and this is something that's also happening that I see entertainment only is that when we're getting these light upgrades, it's changing our DNA, our
Mhm.
and it changes how we can accept the light because it's hard to accept the light with the bodies that we were born with. These new kids are coming in and they're ready for it. They're programmed, their bodies are programmed, but
Mhm.
ask them for an upgrade because each time we accept the light, it changes us. Um,
Mhm.
and you've done this before. You get the Akashic records. So
Mhm.
this is something you've done before, LR. And you've probably done it in Egypt or Lemuria, but you've worked on this sequence before. So and it says changing old stories, releasing past lives, freedom. So you're helping one more time.
Mhm. Okay. Just so you guys know, it's like quarter of,
Oh,
and we've still got 12 people to go. So we may have to go a little faster. I'm sorry.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do one card.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I have the other two cards I have are about that you too are a light worker and that you are working with
Okay.
the energies, just like you were just told. And but what they're telling me is um, they want you to. This is the Empress, who for me is Mother Earth. So they're just saying get a little Earth time, like nature time. Go sit in the yard, maybe take your shoes off and put your feet in the grass, something like that, or go walk in the woods or something, but to interact a little bit more with Mother Nature, earthy, kind of earthly grounding. So that's what they're kind of saying out. Oh, your name is Layla. Okay. Hi, Layla.
All
It's a
righty.
beautiful name.
Are you sure, Sally? Because you should be moved up in this whole thing. Um, Anybody that belongs to my membership is allowed to go first. And so let me know. I'm going to go on to Linda Thompson, but if you want to have your reading, then we will give you your reading. So, all right. So let's see. Linda Thompson just wants a general reading. Oh, you need to run out before the monsoon. Oh dear, there's a
Oh,
monsoon. All right, Sally. Thank you. I'm sorry we
bye,
didn't get to
Sally.
it before. Yeah. Good luck, honey. All right. Hello, Craig. Okay. Be safe.
Yeah.
Linda, this is what I pulled for you: surrender and release. And this is something that we're all being called to do. So she has this urn, and I like to call it a bucket. We all have a bucket, and we put all our stuff in it and we carry it around. Since we're empaths, we put everybody else's stuff in it and carry it around
Oh,
too.
jeez.
Since the earth is in chaos, we will put everybody's stuff in it all over the planet and carry it around. So they're saying empty your bucket, just carry your own stuff, and when you can, empty that too. Lighten your load. So it's surrender and release.
Wonderful. Thank you, dear.
Yeah. Well,
Mark, I just want to give you some feedback. You know, when you were reading Sonia's brother Harold, and you were really,
uh-huh.
he had dementia, and it's
Oh,
almost as though you were having trouble.
oh
You
yeah.
know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
cognitively.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. Okay.
Oh, and that's why too he was saying, it was a relief
Yeah.
getting
Yeah.
on the other side because
Yeah.
that was really challenging and he didn't
Oh,
and he
sure.
got back to himself. Oh, that gave me goosebumps. Thank you. I
Yeah,
love when you
me
guys give us
too.
any kind of
Yeah.
feedback.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so basically, I just drew the card of what Teri was saying to you. You got this big old load that's more than you need to be carrying around.
Oh, wow.
So drop some of them wands. You're doing it because you're a nice person and you're like trying to help everybody and stuff like that. But let them carry their own load and you just focus on yours. Everybody has their own stuff and don't try to do it for them. Delegate or allow them to do their own heavy lifting. That's another way of saying give yourself a break. Because if that wasn't enough, then they gave me the 9 of cups, and like Teri kept talking about, empty your. It's really the same thing. There's too much of it. Pare it down a little bit. Give yourself a break a little bit. Trust that they can care for themselves in a way.
That card is a riot because she's not only carrying a load, but she's carrying it with high heels on. Did you notice?
Yes.
So Linda, I'm going to say, take off those high heels, girl. And that's how I feel many times. That's a hoot.
This is my drag queen deck. So of course they're down high heels.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh God.
Oh, Miss
All right.
Charlotte.
So we got Miss Charlotte. Do you see anything related to work, maybe for next year? Oh, good. Good, Lila. Good. I'm glad to hear that.
Things.
Of course.
Oh, you get the bullseye.
Oh my.
Yeah. So whatever you're doing, you're really doing it, young lady. Future. You have a future there, or a future wherever you're going. And you're rebuilding. So I don't know if you're looking at moving on up, or because there's all these skyscrapers in there too. So I don't know if you're looking at a promotion. Oh, you hope you're not the target. No, you're not. I don't get that feeling at all because it's all about future. These are really great cards.
Yeah, I was going to say you're right on target, really.
Yeah, that's what
you're supposed to be doing
too.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Looks really good, Miss Charlotte.
Yeah,
that's great.
Well, I spun my pendulum for you, and it says yes. So that would say there is something new coming related to work. I'm getting it's maybe a little. It's not going to take as long as a year, but you're saying next year. But you might be hearing about it a little bit before then. Let's see. So I'm just pulling a couple. I have this new timing deck that I never really used a timing deck before.
Oh, I got that too.
And you've been sort of in this period in between, or it's feeling a little stagnant, lingering. So you've kind of been in that lingering time, but new generation. So you're moving into something new. And that new generation also says, someone hiring you in a new job. So you would be the new hire, the new generation coming in. And on here it says, great scientific achievements. So I don't know if you have anything to do with science. But all these cards are telling me, yep, there's something new coming about work.
Okay. Thank you, dear. Thank you, Miss Charlotte. Good luck. Good luck with that. I just saw Linda Bishop, so I believe that she's still here. And so do you see anything? It said that she was currently on her bus, it looked like. But hopefully she made it home already. I know I saw Linda not too long ago. Okay, yes, I think she's still here. 319. Yeah. I'm sorry to all of those of you who came in late. We have still a lot that were here on time in order to do this. And so, Yeah, Linda is here. All right, Terry. Sorry,
It's
I'm making you all
112
dizzy.
It's 112 degrees in your bus. Is that what you're trying to tell us?
Oh, yeah. Is that what it
Oh.
was? Or were you on bus 112? I didn't.
We have
You are. She is here, though.
112 students, and you're driving a school bus. No,
Oh,
Oh,
maybe. There's a
golly.
lot of ways we could take it. That's true.
Yeah. I don't know if you're looking at moving or something, Linda, but that kind of just came in. Or getting a new apartment or house or um but it looks like the next valley over, the next hill over, something like that. Um um oh, you live in a school bus. Okay. So the school bus is moving. That's it.
it's freaking hot in there.
Yeah. Well, it's very healing. You've got a healing angel with you. So I don't know if there's been something going on that you've needed to heal from. I think we've all had something going on. Any of us that live in this time frame on this planet have had something, but your angels are really happy with you, the way that you've taken care of yourself. Make sure with body care, you're taking good care of your body. And I get a soulmate. So I don't know if this is someone else coming in or them asking you to be your own soulmate, but taking good care of yourself.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Mark, did you see the message here for you?
Yes.
Okay.
I am spiritual. Yeah, I remember that, and I'm sorry, for your loss and your kid's loss, but we knew he was heading and going, and overall it was the best thing because he was realizing that he wasn't going to get better. I think I remember, and he was in the hospital and stuff. Yeah, so thank you for giving me that update. I don't like to go, oh yeah, I was right on the money.
No, I know.
The kid's dad was going.
But you helped somebody, Mark, or
Right,
your
I know
guides
that.
did.
Because
Yeah,
they were worried about
Yeah.
she was worried, is he suffering? I don't want him to suffer, and so
Right.
we moved on, and that's what we wanted.
Yes. Our condolences, yes.
But still, it's hard.
Yeah. So sorry.
And I'm sure the kids, and I know they're adult kids, but you're always a kid when it comes to your parents. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm using my wacky-doo sci-fi timing deck that I just got,
Okay.
but it's telling you, Linda, that maybe there's a busy time coming in the autumn, and autumn's around the corner, so maybe look to that. Maybe your bus is going to be going on a road trip, and it feels like, I don't know if your bus is parked or something, but are you planning on moving? But it feels like you might be on the move pretty soon.
She wants to go to Tuscany.
Oh,
If she wins the lottery, she's gone.
okay.
Good. She has a plan.
Yeah. We might have to come visit you, Linda.
Yeah. Well, because I also got a new adventure begins on Monday. So we'll see. Let me know if a new adventure begins.
Okay.
I love those cards, Mark.
Yeah,
there's cool, so many. Mark. It's like a huge deck. It's got tons of things in it. Yeah.
So Nancy, are you here? And let me tell you who's next would be Carol Butts, and I need your mom's first name, and then Jackie Messinger. Okay? So if you guys are still here, I'd appreciate you letting me know. Oh, thanks, Miss Charlotte. You're so kind.
Tuscany, here we come.
Right? Tuscany sounds amazing. She's here.
Okay, Nancy. Thank you.
Nancy Miracle.
I like your last name, Nancy. I know it's not Miracle, but Miracle is close enough.
Yeah, I know.
It's
I always
a great
think
name.
Miracle.
Yeah.
Miracle.
Oh, well, thank you, Linda. You're a sweetheart. Oh, thank you, Jackie.
Nancy.
And Riff Raff Ray is here. Welcome. Ray. Go ahead, Terry.
Okay, Nancy, I pulled an angel card for you for the next few months. You get the Miracle of Forgiveness, Archangel Jeremiel. Thank you, Jeremiel, for helping me understand the process of forgiveness. So once again, that's all of us, right? We've got a lot of forgiving to do all around the planet. Media, politicians, sometimes family members, and take a leap of faith. So, because when you let go of that, if you're holding on to something that's still there that you're holding on to, and we find this out, don't we? We think we've been through everything, and then bam, it comes back to bite you.
Yeah.
Take that leap of faith because you've got this.
Okay.
Beautiful card.
Awesome.
Yeah. I'm hearing that because you asked about the next couple of months. So, like it says here, lingering, a period of stagnation. But what that's saying to me, these are brand new cards, guys. So I'm just, listening and going with whatever. It's saying that, things are bubbling to a head. So we got to simmer a little bit. Simmering, simmering, simmering. So that's what I'm going to say. Rather than lingering, we're kind of bubbling to the surface. And then I drew 2 cards, and the next one says, surprising discoveries at work in September. So that's right along in the next couple of months. So it feels like that bubbling reaches a boil in September, which is what, a couple of weeks away. So that's not too much lingering. So that looks like, nice, positive energy, movement, change coming up soon.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
It's always good news. All right. Thank you, Nancy. Okay, so Carol Butts wanted a message from her mom, and her mom's name is Shirley. And I'm guessing that she's on the other side. So, and if I'm wrong, Carol, tell me. But most
She's
people
in the next room, but they don't talk.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
The other side. Mom. What's her mom's name again?
Shirley.
Shirley.
Hi, Marilla. Yes, she passed in 2016.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry for your loss,
Yes, I am
Carol.
too. Yes.
So she's showing me all these round things, circle, 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 circle. So this could be a lot of different things. This could be polka dots, like polka dots. It could be, when it first came in, I was getting cookies, but I'm getting that there are a lot of circles. So I don't know if she was really popular and had a lot of community that she was involved with, but she's saying that she has all her community up there. I guess there were loved ones there waiting for her, and when she passed, and she's got all those circles there still, but she is talking about the cookies or biscuits, something that she used to make. Something going round and round, and there's a lot of them. And the gift of giving.
Oh.
So she says she's still doing this for you. She's still taking care of you on the other side. And Christmas, something about Christmas, honey. Snowball cookies. Okay.
You got it. Yeah.
That's what they are. She says, I am blessed and grateful for my generous heart. And she's blessed and grateful for you, Carol. That's beautiful. Snowball cookies.
Oh, that's awesome.
Because it did look like snow coming
is.
down, too.
What is that deck, Terry? I love that cute little card.
Isn't that cute? Inner child cards.
Okay.
I can't remember who they're by, but I'll find it and send it to you.
I love a little bunny rabbit in a Santa suit.
Yeah. It goes right with all your pan energy, Mark.
Yeah, I know. It's so cute. I love it. She's saying that family meant a lot to her, both when she was on this side and on the other side. She's still very family focused on her family. She still watches over it. I also feel like, do you have kids? Because I feel like she's talking about your family too. But I get family all in the pride. She watches over the family, but she's also talking about your particular family. She's also saying, honey, when you get all up in your worry mind or whatever, like get yourself into a pickle, or just, and that's just like you know, our mind sometimes will be our worst enemy and kind of like not help us along. She said, so when you're in that, your conundrum up in the air, what do I do next? How am I going to get down? What's going to happen next? She says, tell your mind to stop all that worrying, fretting, and just joyfully improvise, make up a solution, and go for it. Like she said, you got all of it there with you. So don't get all stuck up in a tree like that. I don't know how to get down. Yeah, you do. Just improvise, just climb on that limb and then go to that one and slide down. So she's like just wanting to tell you that you got what you need, and she don't want you to doubt, your own talents and abilities, because she thinks you're pretty smart, for one thing, she's saying, and you do know how to change energy. Like you can make lemonade out of lemons, and you know how to do it really easily. And she says, so don't forget that. Just keep doing that. And your family benefits.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's wonderful,
And there's
Carol.
3 in that.
Yeah, there's 3.
Yeah, 3 daughters, 3 grandkids.
3 and 3.
Wow.
Wow. That's amazing.
Nice.
Yep.
Yep. Thank you, dear. That's wonderful. Okay, the next one we have is Jackie Messinger, and she would like a message from her padre, Larry. And she says that he passed in 2021. It was her stepdad, but the only father she recognizes, and they were very close.
In 2021. Okay.
Yep.
Wasn't very long ago.
Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that.
Your stepdad.
All right, let me get Teri in the hot seat here.
Okay. Did he have a good sense of humor, Jackie? Because he's showing me a clown suit. At first, when I was drawing it out, it was a suit, so it could just be my horrible artwork. Could be that he likes it to be more formal, but he was like, "Come on, let's change it up a bit." So I think I get that he's got a great sense of humor, and he still does. Some things we carry with us, and I see your beautiful smile, and I'm gonna pull different cards. Because he's got that. I'm going to go the inner child cards. Yes, indeed. Yeah. So he's kind of clowning around with that, and got the big feet on and stuff, and being a little silly. But he wants you to know that you can definitely lighten up a bit around your life. He wants you to he wants you to know that he's there to help you with that, but also that he wants you to kind of follow in that when you feel like it, but also when you don't, he wants you to acknowledge if you've got pain or sorrow. You don't have to just put on a happy face. But he would like to see you, if there's something there in your heart, he wants you to be able to give yourself grace, but also kind of go softly on yourself. We get so much guilt and shame if everything's not perfect, because on Facebook it looks like everybody else's life is perfect. So not. Grateful for the storm is what I pulled, and the little bunny's holding his little kitty cat, taking care of him. And sometimes we are in a storm here on this planet, right?
That's right.
I'm open to the blessings of the storm, because that's how we learn. And and all wrapped up. You are. And I think he's talking about your presence too, not just the present, but your presence. That you're gifted and grateful. So beautiful message.
Beautiful message.
I love his energy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Blue bunny cards are so freaking cute. I can't.
And thank you to Carolyn Booker. Thank you, Carolyn.
Yeah. Jackie, first of all, he comes through. like, Allie was reading your comment about he was my stepdad, and
Mhm.
he's going, particularly like being called stepdad, even though he was. He goes, yeah, technically that's what I was, but I really tried to go beyond that. He says, I was so lucky to have you as my daughter, even though he didn't
Oh, I
physically
got goosebumps. Oh,
have
wow.
you. He
Yeah.
says, he gives me this humility bow down
Oh,
because
Oh.
that was such a gift to him. Because I stepped in and tried to be your dad, but I got so much on my side that I
oh,
didn't
wow.
even know.
Oh.
And that you made such a difference in my life. And I did everything. I tried so hard to, you know, replace your dad in a way, not physically, but to be there for you as if he were your actual birth father. And he said, and I wasn't really good at staying in my own business and acting like I wasn't your daddy.
Mhm.
I would just act like I was. And I didn't, I acted like you were my daughter. And that's what you were to me. And that's the way I lived my life with you. I didn't hold back, I just jumped the fence and came right on over there with you. And it really um,
Oh,
made,
he made it.
it,
Yeah.
yes,
Her,
and
yeah.
everything. No,
Oh.
Yeah.
yes, I know. And that's what he says. Like, soon
Yeah.
as I heard that stepdad, he's like, I'm like that word stepdad. Even though he knew that's what he was, but he's still like, I think,
Yeah.
she didn't really call me stepdaddy. It was more like daddy. Um, Acknowledge you, me, and we. So that's the last card. Just that you couldn't have been closer if he had physically been your dad. That you couldn't have been closer. It was like this is the way for him to get his daughter. Was this is the way he went
Oh
about
my
it,
God.
and it was great. And he watches over you still. Guidance, help is on the way. He's always looking over you um,
Mhm.
and pays attention to you. He still treats you like you're his daughter. You
Mhm.
were his daughter. He keeps saying, "Don't say like I was. I was her father." He keeps wanting to say that, and he just thinks of you as his baby, and
Oh,
he always gives you that
Oh.
energy, all that
oh
love.
my God. I've
Those are
just got the
so
biggest
sweet.
goosebumps, honestly. Thank
Well,
you, Mark.
That's so beautiful.
sometimes these dog
Thank you.
and
You
cat
both, you
cards.
both are so terrific at what
Yeah.
you do with the mediums. Thank you so much. Her heart aches every day. She misses
Oh,
him so much.
honey.
I have to tell you that my daughter called her stepfather, her stepdad, one day, and he got really indignant. And he said, I'm not your stepdad because a stepdad is down here and a father is up here. I'm your father and I care about you
Oh.
more than your own father
Yeah.
does. And
Right.
she agreed with that. So I get it. And it gave a double message, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, that's cool. I
Yeah.
know because he said I actually did all the father stuff. It's sort of that thing,
Right.
and it was
Right.
so funny because I hadn't even started yet. But like, as soon as you just read that comment, it's like
Uh-huh.
the step
Don't you call
part.
me that.
Yeah,
And he wasn't saying you were doing that. I think what he was saying was, I think he knew that you were just clarifying.
no,
And
no, 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 no.
yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
what it was.
yeah,
He was kind of joking.
yeah,
Somebody was saying he was a joker, and he was
yeah.
kind of joking in my head, like he was
Uh
being
huh.
funny about it,
Right.
but he meant it.
Right.
For all intents and purposes.
Yep. I
Other
get it.
than the sperm, I was her.
That's right. That's right. Absolutely. That's right.
Yeah.
So, Sharon O'Brien, if you're here, will you please let us know? The next one I have is Janet, and then Lisa Keller. Okay, and then I think we're already way over here, but we're trying to do this for you.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. I'm not ready for the
so,
pets, but will any of the ones could haven't come back to me? I'm not ready.
all right.
Um, are we waiting for Sharon or I'm getting a
Oh,
yes,
you're
Sharon.
getting a yes. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know if Sharon's still here,
And I'm
but I'll let you know if I see her coming in.
okay. And it feels like a cat to me. I don't know if it's a cat coming back or they're going to be a cat in this lifetime. Um,
I know, because my first question was, are you thinking about a cat or
Oh.
dog? But the cats kind of came up and stood
Okay.
in the front a little bit.
The bunny looks like a bat. So it looks like a cat.
It does. It looks like Batman. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
get that it's going to be a cat that will really take good care of you.
Mhm.
I'm a radiant soul, gifted beyond measure.
Or it's a
So,
costume, so it could be
yeah.
a cat soul that comes back in a dog's body too.
Oh, that's true.
Oh,
Yes.
that's
Do
true.
Yes.
something like
I
Uh-huh.
like
that. So maybe
that.
that's why I was
Smart.
getting
Yeah.
both. I'm gonna have to
Maybe.
get that deck of cards though, because
Yeah.
I can't stand it. They're so cute.
I can't stand all yours. They're adorable.
I
I
know,
want
it's
them.
funny.
I'm feeling so
Occasionally.
boring with all the angels.
Yeah.
Galactics.
Yeah.
I need more of those.
So
Well,
I don't think she's here, but
okay. She might check back.
yeah, just
I
give us your
think
message.
something's coming. I
Okay.
think it's somebody you already knew returning. You're not ready, but let them know timing for you because they're ready. So let them know what would suit you the best. I do kind of get cat, and you probably had both, but this is a cat. Check your prima donna entitlement. So this is the cat that was pretty spoiled rotten
Entitled.
kitty cat. And
Uh-huh.
it's like, well, of course it's going to be me returning because, why wouldn't I? So
Oh,
I'm getting
she
that.
is here. She really wants dogs.
Okay, a
Yeah.
dog. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, but yeah.
But that's what Terry got, remember?
Yeah. And then it could be a cat in a
Costume.
dog's body. I
Right.
said that too.
Yeah.
So I feel like that might be the spirit, but switching for what you want. So that happens, guys.
Uh-huh.
They will change species. But it's coming. It's kind of like you're not gonna, choose non-action because you don't have a lot to do. Here she comes.
Yeah.
So what you might do is get a dog, but for some reason it reminds you of this cat that you had or something.
Or maybe it has the personality of a cat.
Yeah.
My daughter's dog does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that happens quite a bit where I have cats that act like dogs and I have dogs that act like cats.
That's right.
So something about that. But it was interesting how we both are kind of going, dog or cat, dog or cat.
Yeah.
And then when you showed that Batman card, it seemed like, oh, it might be a mixture. I'm in a costume, anyway.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. He is in a different frame now, isn't he? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
My cat used to be my dog a long time ago.
Yeah.
And they've reincarnated with me a couple of times, both of them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Me too.
All
I've had some of mine.
Wow.
Yeah.
I just want to address something in the chat. Somebody, Melissa Cross, is saying she feels black magic was done. And so just give her a little bit of, what do you call it? Help with protecting herself. Yeah, there they go. They're going to ask, and then, you can put pink light around you, bubbles of light. You can ask that anything that has come your way needs to leave. I hope that that's not true. I don't believe in that stuff myself, so it's really hard for me, but I can understand if you're nervous about it. So
yeah, we can just surround you with your angels too, your angels and your ancestors.
That's
only
right.
Those of a higher vibration are allowed here.
Divine white light. Yep.
Yeah, divine white light. And when your angels come in, imagine a wall of angel wings behind you. 3 trillion angels.
Yep. I hope that helps you, Melissa.
And just personally say, get away from me.
Right. You can ask them to leave. Tell them to leave. Don't ask.
Right.
Tell.
Because I don't think it really attached itself to you. Because I kind of get, somebody's messing around, but they didn't really put like a curse on you or anything. I don't get that really. But, first of all, say, in the name of sorts, get away from me. I don't really play with that, and just say that.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yep. So please do that. And always surround yourself with this light when you go out or when you're around people that you don't know real well, because you want that protection. You can even put mirrors facing them around you if you want that protection. And then they get back whatever they give. Yeah.
And Jesus
All right.
is a good energy to call in for that too,
Yeah.
just to kind of be around you and put his arms around you and keep that energy away.
That's right.
I love Riff Raff is saying, just like the raccoon behind you, does she know I believe Alaska was my raccoon before
Uh-huh.
the dog.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, and some people are saying, I think who we just read for said that she had a cat named dog or a dog named cat. So,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I love that.
All right. So, well, good, Linda. Good orbs around you. Is Janet DC here, please? Or Lisa Keller?
Okay.
Those are the only two that I have left. According
So
to
Sharon was the one we were reading on about the cat coming.
yes,
And then
Yeah.
she had a cat that she used to call Dog Kitty.
right.
Okay.
That's
You
the
know
one.
what?
Mm-hmm.
That could be the cat that we're talking about that used to call Dog Kitty coming back as a dog. I don't know. That seems very coincidental.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lisa. So Lisa is here. She wonders how her Ginger is doing in heaven. Is she around around her dad? He was a Boston Terrier that my parents got her after I was born, and passed when she was in the 6th grade. Oh, I bet that dog is back. Maybe.
Yeah, I'm wondering.
Mark may be able to tell it.
That was my first thought, is to already come back, but I think
Thank you, Lisa.
they were there together, though. I think Ginger greeted Dad, or Dad greeted Ginger. There was a meetup, she said.
Oh, okay.
But let me see about what's happening now.
Thank you, everybody, for being here with us today. We are about 20 minutes over. We usually end at the top of the hour, but we wanted to try and answer your questions for you today. And so I'm thanking you all for your understanding, because we are simulcasting. It's hard to see, the other people's comments and questions. But we see everybody from this view, and we appreciate you being here, and also all of our wonderful moderators for taking the time to do work for us as well. And so thank you so much. And so Lisa will be the last one today.
Okay.
Go right ahead, Teri.
Okay, Lisa, I don't know what this is about, but there's this beautiful flower that's floating, and it's waiting for you, I think. It's like he's floating around, kind of waiting to come in. So I don't know if he's already been in. I would think that he had with you or with someone in your family, because he'll come back. But he's like a spirit animal maybe for you now. Maybe that would be it. Because I get inner voice. So, our spirit animals, like in the morning before we do meditations, I always call in, well, before I get out of bed, I call in all my angels, I call in all my ancestors, and I call in my spirit animals. And always those are animals that I've had in the past in my life as well as, elementals. But so that inner voice, he's talking to you. I connect with my inner self and stay true to me. So, and then bend and be the yoga pose, right? What is that? Is that eagle pose? I just know I can't do
It's
it well.
cute. Yeah.
Adorable, isn't it?
It is.
I adapt, shift, and grow. I am unbreakable. So he's there. I mean, of course, he's doing great. He's, running and having fun, but he comes around. Don't doubt that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
He's,
all right. One lamb, one lion. We are here on Thursdays, 2:30 Pacific, 5:30 Eastern time. And there are others, but I'll give us your channel information, and you can click on it and you can let us know. Yeah. Go right ahead, Mark. I'm sorry. So she says, is Ginger around me or with her dad?
Okay. First of all, do you have another dog now? Just asking. I want to ask that first before I get started here. He wants to say that he was connected to your family. It's like he came for the whole family. And, you know, he was kind of connected. It was purposeful, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up with two, was a kitten. I found. Oh, that was our other reading. Lisa, yes, I have two. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because so he gives me this card,
Mm-hmm.
companionship through thick and
Ah.
thin. And
Oh.
I feel like he's back with you again. Like he was with the family, but now he's with you. See how he's just one-on-one kind of. Now you say you have two dogs. So I'm wondering. He was up there, you know, and he was up in heaven, resting, recharging. But then he got a little lonely and kind of wanted to be back on the earth. Like it was okay up there and everything. But then it was like, I'm kind of longing to belong back on the earth. And I think he answered the call and came back. And I feel like you have him now. I know that was still a long time ago because I don't think you're older than sixth grade at this point. But but I feel like you have him. So when you then you put that question, was he with that or is he around me? I got he's around you, and I think he's around you in physical form. But you might know better. I don't know if you've ever had that thought or if one of the dogs reminds you somehow of him. Because I probably need to get both their names because I can't see which is which anyway.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Mark and Teri. And please go over and subscribe to Mark's channel at Spirit Whisperer. He does a lot of animal readings and, of course, others. Yeah. And we have Teri from Holding Your Space, who was a fabulous medium and also card reader, and she does meditations. And she's a Jackie of all trades. There you go. And then there's me, Heart and Soul. Thank you for being here on my channel. We meet here every Thursday. We also have some readings on Sunday mornings. So if you get a chance, and also they have certainly have a lot of shows that you can catch a reading on as well. So anyway, yeah. Oh, the dogs' names are Tito and Benny. Okay, very good. Thank you, Lisa. Everybody have a wonderful afternoon. Thank you for spending your time with us here today.
Yep.
Yeah, much love.
And thanks to all the spirits for coming in and talking to us.
That's right. That's
what a
right.
pleasure. What an honor.
Thank you. Bye-bye, everybody.